This video will tell you how I completely healed my body through the use of numerous different manifestation techniques. Welcome to Manifest with Log, and this video will address what I currently went through about 3, 4, it was even maybe 5 months ago. This video is going to be uncut. It's just going to be straight through, and it's just going to be talking about my journey manifesting health for myself. So go ahead and please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of videos helping individuals manifest their dream life, heal their body, etc., etc. So we'll get right into this. I don't know how long this is going to be, but I know there's going to be somebody who gets some really good benefit from this. So let's talk about from the start of this, okay? The start of this was basically, I am somebody who is very fit. I am into fitness, of course, and I was bench pressing actually in my home gym at home, and I wasn't using safeties. And what I actually did is I bench pressed, and the bar literally dropped on my stomach. And it dropped on my stomach. I tried to kind of crane it up and get it up, but it just kept going. And in this process, right after it happened, I immediately had this gnawing, churning pain in my stomach. It just felt like there was like a burning, it just felt like burning right in my stomach, okay? So immediately I'm like, okay, it's just, you know, it's tight, right? It's tight. I just basically did a crunch there. And later in that day, I started feeling super tired. I felt super tired. I felt like I needed to sleep every single second of every single day. And these symptoms actually, persisted for the next, I'd say 1 to 2 months, okay? They persisted for the next 1 to 2 months. And during that time, it was really tough for me because every day I woke up and I was so tired and it hurt so bad. And I literally was like, what am I doing here? Like, I can't go to work. I can't do anything. I can't have relationships. I can't volunteer. I just felt so much guilt, so much shame, so much fear for like what was happening in my body. You know, as somebody who's naturally pretty fit and strong, I could barely even do those workouts. I didn't enjoy anything. The second I woke up every single day, all I could think about was going to bed later at night. That's how tired I was. I would literally sleep 9 to 10 hours, wake up and feel like I hadn't slept in days. Okay. In addition to this, I had numerous other things that were going on. I was having diarrhea literally every single day. This happened for almost 2 months. I'm trying to think of other things. Just that nagging pain was always there, always tired, always fatigued. I actually had tingling through my legs. So my legs, I just had so much nerve issues. I think what actually happened is I compressed my vagus nerve near my stomach, and that caused all sorts of things. I had a burning in my lips, burning in my cheeks. I had so much muscle fatigue. I couldn't do what I normally do. I would go for a walk and my legs would feel so heavy that I literally had to sit down after a 10-minute walk. And I'm 25, for those of you, so I'm not like an older adult who's kicking on the last days. I'm 25, I'm very fit, and long story short, all those symptoms happened and my life felt awful. So I ended up going to a doctor, and they said maybe it's an ulcer, so they prescribed me some medications. I went to a gastroenterologist, which is basically a stomach doctor. They did an endoscopy where they put a scope down your stomach. They really only saw some light inflammation from it, didn't even see that much going on. They told me to stay with the medication. This is when it started to click for me, where I'm like, I genuinely do not know what's going on, but I know for a fact it's not an ulcer. Something's going on, and I don't think it's an ulcer, and I also don't necessarily think these doctors are going to be able to find something out in a timely manner. So during that time, I started like just thinking like, you know, I've always been spiritual, and I like thinking like, what's the purpose of this? This has got to be a purpose, and it's got to be, you know, I'm going to get through this. I don't know how. And people are going to be hopefully inspired by my message. And I'm going to be able to do stuff with this and just teach people my techniques or whatever. I didn't even know it was going to be techniques. And at this point, I came across Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza is an excellent practitioner of meditation to change the brain-body-mind connection. And I was introduced to him kind of about a year before, but I forgot about it, and I didn't really implement his techniques, but I went deep dive into all his teachings, okay? So all those meditations, I didn't buy anything. I just simply used lectures and free meditations online. And I actually had experience meditating before this, so it was really easy for me to kind of pick this up. And this is when I first started learning about just kind of changing your emotion day to day and trying to regulate it even more. And also the idea that the purpose of meditation is to remain at the level of elevated emotion for the day. So meditation is to help to elevate your emotion and calm you down. But then you're supposed to take that and actually apply it into the other aspects of your life. And that was a big turning point and clicking point for me, because I realized I would meditate, and then immediately after that, the entire 24 hours the rest of the day, I was thinking about fear, I was thinking about pain, I was thinking about my body and how it sucks to be me and how my body hates me, right? So big turning point for me. At that point, I started learning a little bit more about other manifestation techniques, the laws of the universe, so the law of attraction. And this is when I really started learning about Neville Goddard, Esther Hicks, Abraham Hicks, Esther and Abraham Hicks. I started learning about Wayne Dyer, who was another individual. I think that was it. So basic, Eloise Hay, Hay House Production. You could Google that, whatever. Basically, all of these people, I started learning about the manifestation techniques. And with Joe Dispenza, there's so many testimonials of people healing themselves with their body and their mind, okay? So because of this, I was actually able to start implementing some of these things where I would take my meditation and I would literally visualize myself running at full speed again. I would feel the hair, the wind in my hair as I was meditating and do that. I would literally see it. I would feel and hear my feet on the ground as I was running. I would see myself in the gym with a barbell that had 315 pounds on the ground, and I would simply feel the barbell in my hand in my meditation, right? I'm literally doing this with my eyes closed, feeling it. Earmuffs on to block out the sound, eye thing over myself, completely no stimulus. And I would literally hear myself in the gym say, oh, 315's easy? That's so good. And then just lift the bar, right? Lift it with ease. And then I would also start visualizing myself walking around and telling people, I feel so good today. I've never felt so good. I've never been so happy and healthy. Just random people. I would do it in my mind's eye. And this is when it really started building momentum. And I just went all into this. I went all into this, learning about the law of assumption from Neville Goddard, learning about the scale of basically emotions from Abraham Hicks, and how we're always trying to attain a level of complete elevated pure bliss emotion, and how people naturally have lower vibration emotions that usually try to bring people down. So not a lot of people are operating on high vibrations for health, wealth, relationships in their life. Which is why most people feel lack of health, lack of wealth, lack of relationships in their life. So a lot of people are trying to bring you down to their vibrational level. Again, this is all coming all at the same time, and I just went deep dive. I literally took a month, and I'm in a good position where I was able to basically isolate myself. I still talk to my family, still talk to my friends, but I stopped volunteering, I basically stopped working, and I dedicated to learning about these practices and healing my body. Currently today, through all of these different things, learning the visualization, speaking good stuff to myself out loud, just believing that it already happened, and just literally waking up every single day saying, I am so grateful that my body is happy, healthy, and I have a wonderful, loving family. I am so grateful today that I was able to go to the gym and lift 315 pounds with ease. You're living in your desired state. Neville Goddard would call this like the wish fulfilled, right? you're living in your desired state. And the more you can live into that, and the more you can retrain your subconscious mind to live in that, it will literally come to you, okay? So it's not about who you are right now. You're trying to recreate the identity of who you want to be as an individual. So I was recreating the identity of somebody who could run a 4-minute mile. I could run literally I could run a marathon, redefining myself, because I didn't see myself as that before this. I saw myself as somebody who was sick, who was broken, and who couldn't really do that much stuff, okay? So that's a big, very big key and takeaway. Today, I have currently gotten rid of all of my health concerns. It is completely fine. I have never been happier, healthier in my life. I literally wake up, I need less sleep than normal. I used to need like 9 hours. I still like sleeping, right? But with the meditation, and I genuinely just feel good every single second of every single day. On that last note, I'm going to tell you one of the cool things that I actually use for myself that really helped to speed up this progress. I actually created a affirmation playlist for me. I listen to affirmations a lot that were on YouTube, but I started thinking to myself, like, these affirmations are good, but they're not specifically personal for me. So I created a affirmation that I could loop on my iPhone, okay? So I literally recorded about a 15 to 20 minute thing of me just saying, I am so grateful for my healthy body. I love my healthy body. I love how any food I eat goes right to keeping me healthy. I love being strong, lean, muscular, and healthy. I would say that into my phone. It would only be about 15 minutes. And then what I would do is I would copy that, and in my app, I have an app called InShot, I would layer that into 4 separate audio tracks and then duplicate it. So I now have an hour-long tape where it's literally myself saying the same phrase essentially, but you can kind of switch it so it's at different times. So you can cut half of it, put it to the end, but you're basically having your own voice saying in your head, whenever you listen to this, I love being happy, I love being healthy, I love being wealthy, whatever you want to do. And that's all I've been listening to, right? That's all I was listening to. Very specific for me. And also, since it's your own voice, naturally your own inner dialogue is going to be with your own voice. So it's even reaffirming that even more. That's why I like doing this too. But then you can download that to your phone. You download it to your camera roll. You can transfer that MP4 or MOV to an MP3. And then I listen to it when I'm working at my desk. I listen to it when I'm just going out for walks. And that's one of the big things that's helped as well. So lots of different things. I genuinely hope you appreciated this video. And if you are feeling sick, I literally felt like I was going to die about 4 months ago. It was getting to that point where I was so tired and just I had no idea what my life was going to be like. And through all these techniques, all these great teachers, I'm so grateful for all of them. They've helped to speed up this process for me. And if you're dealing with this, I know the first day I did it, not much happened. Second day I did, not much happened. By the end of that first week, even after 3 days, it started feeling better. I started feeling better, and it was a progress. This has taken me, I think this happened at the end of March. And what is today? Today's date is October 9th. Okay, so bear with me here. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So you could just say 6.5 months of this process. The first 2 months were me getting very down on myself and feeling awful, and the last 4 were completely healing my body. So you have the power to do this. It's all about just taking initiative and living in the person you want to be. Affirmations, everything, just consistently barrage yourself with good self-talk, and it will help to benefit you. So go ahead, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I'd love to answer them and help you out. Again, subscribe to the channel, Manifest with Log, and we'll kind of see what happens next. So appreciate you all, love you, and peace out.